This book is Elizabeth, Queen of the Seas by Lynn Cox and illustrated by Brian Flora. Looks like there's a seal here. What is he doing? Where is he? Why? The purpose for this book is to find out what the seal's doing and find his story. There once was a lovely elephant seal who lived in the city. Most elephant seals live in the ocean, in salt water. They sleep on rocky coasts and lie along sandy beaches. But this seal was different. She swam in the sweet, shallow waters of the Avon River, where it flowed through the heart of the city of Christchurch, New Zealand. When the seal grew tired, she pulled herself onto the shore with her front flippers, then hauled her back flippers up behind her. Moving up the soft shore like a giant inchworm, she'd stretch herself out of the long, cool grass and take a nap in the bright sunshine. When she got hot, she'd use her flippers to toss huge clumps of cold, wet mud onto her back. The seal's coat was silvery brown. She was 8 feet long as a long surfboard. And she weighed 1,200 pounds, as much as 15 Labrador retrievers. The people of Christchurch knew there was something very special about her. She was strong and powerful and regal, like Elizabeth, the Queen of England. And so they named her Elizabeth, Queen of the Seas. There was one small boy named Michael who looked for the elephant seal every day on his way to school and again on his way home. Even on weekends, he walked beside the slow, swaying waters, hoping to spot Elizabeth's head bobbing above the current or see her body resting on the riverbank. Though Michael knew never to get too close to her, after all, she was a wild animal. He liked to call out her name. "Elizabeth, hello, Elizabeth, Queen of the Seas, are you there?" And if Elizabeth was near, she'd turn and look at Michael with her dark brown eyes, snort once to clear the water from her nostrils, and once again as if to say hello. Early one morning, when the grass was still wet, Elizabeth hauled herself up to the top of the riverbank and stretched out across the 2-lane road. Maybe she liked the feel of the warm firmness under her belly, or maybe it was the sunshine fanning out across her back. But whatever it was, she decided to stay. Suddenly, there was a screeching of brakes. Elizabeth moved forward as quickly as a 1,200-pound animal with flippers for legs can. Bang! The car hit a rock and dented its fender. Elizabeth threw herself across the road. Another screech. A second car just missed, running over her back flippers. Elizabeth, Queen of the Seas, slid down the riverbank and belly flopped into the water. Elizabeth escapes death by a flipper's breath, the Christchurch newspaper proclaimed the next day. All over town, people were talking. Some were afraid Elizabeth would climb into the road again and be hit by a car. Others worried that she'd cause a terrible accident when cars swerved to avoid her. They decided that maybe it would be better for Elizabeth to live with other elephant seals. If she lived far away from the city, she wouldn't be in danger to anyone. So one day, a group of volunteers and a small motorboat waited until Elizabeth was in the river, then approached her slowly and gently looped a rope around her large body. As they towed Elizabeth down the Avon River, a boy watched from the bridge. "Don't take my elephant seal away," Michael cried. "This is where she belongs." But the boat went on, towing Elizabeth out past the silty, brownish-green river mouth into the cold, dark ocean. So, what do you think's going to happen to this elephant seal? Well, you have to read the book to find out.